to allow if we're going to create our own reality. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Greetings, beautiful spirits. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's your girl, Charlotte. Thank you so much for joining me. Now, today I'm going to do another one of those Law of Attraction cards from the teachings of Abraham Hicks. I happen to really be a huge fan. And today's card I'm going to talk about today is called, it says, I use the law of creation deliberately. It's really about, we understand the law of attraction, but also we got to understand there's what we call the law of creation. So I'm going to read the card to you so you can understand a little bit about what it's about. Let me get my glasses. As always, I got to get my glasses because I'm an old lady. Hey! The law of creation. See, the law of creation has two important parts. The desire for the creation and the allowing for the creation. Whether you are thinking of what you desire or the lack of what you desire, because you have a choice now, and you can't, the reality situation is you can't do both at the same time, which really, and the card goes on to say, the direction of your thought is your choice. The law of creation goes to work upon whatever you are thinking about. Y'all better hear me today talking about the law of creation. What I love about this card is this. I think one of the things that I kind of missed out, I think originally when The Secret came out and when everybody was talking about the law of attraction, was there also is this kind of supplemental understanding that you have to have, a foundational understanding that there is this thing called law of creation. And what I love about the teachings of Abraham Hicks is that it digs a little deeper, right? And helps us understand that there's two components of it. There's this desire, right? We may desire something, but the other piece of it that I think a lot of us are missing out on, and I especially was missing out on, is the allowing, right? So let me talk a little bit about that as it relates to my own experience, right? So let's say I desire to win the lottery. Y'all know I want to live. I can't be the only one that wants to win the lottery because a lot of people play it. But it's a matter of allowing. And what I realized, it took a few years for me to really understand this, but it was my allowing really had to do with me feeling like, one, I could win, two, that I was worthy of even winning, and three, I had to get through some of the kind of teachings and conditioning and habits I had around my thinking. Remember, thoughts are action around money. Robbing Peter to pay Paul, always being broke. That when you're in that space and you're saying those things to yourself and you are believing those things, you are actually not allowing your desire to be manifest. If you want to allow the lottery to come into your life, then you have to be about abundance. You have to be about prosperity. You got to be about the fact that you are worthy, that it is your birthright, and that the Holy Spirit can bring about financial prosperity into your life. So, I think it's really deep to kind of understand this law of attraction because, yeah, we can desire all day long. I can desire a relationship. But if I don't allow another spirit to come into my space and love me unconditionally the same way I want to love them unconditionally, then it's never going to happen. I can't create that. I can desire it all day long, but how do I go about creating that? And what I really love about this is that this card and what it teaches me is that you can't do two things at the same time. You can't want something you can't want something and then be thinking that you don't deserve it. Because what happens with the universe, it responds directly to what it is we are thinking, feeling, and being. And it is no respecter of what it is. So if I'm thinking negative thoughts, it's just going to generate and manifest negative thoughts. If I'm thinking positive thoughts, then it will generate and manifest positive thoughts. I can't think both at the same time. Now I can think them simultaneously. I can go up one, I can go to the positive side, the next side, positive side, the negative side. True that. But you can't do them both at the same time. But more importantly, what I love about this card is that it's challenged me to think about the fact that I get to choose. Not even so much I get to choose, is that free will makes it so that I have to choose. And I have to consciously choose. And so it's really deep to be thinking about, wow, I do want to create this life, but it's got, it's not just desire, it's allowing. You know how many of us really don't allow the blessings and the bountifulness and the abundance and the prosperity and the clarity and the enlightenment and the joy and the happiness and the peace. We are people that really, let me speak for myself, that a lot of times I don't even allow that to be in my life. When somebody gives me a compliment, I'm always like, oh girl, no, never mind, yeah, whatever. You know what I mean? As opposed to saying, you know what, thank you, I received that. I received that compliment. Or someone wants to give me something, like somebody, a perfect example, somebody was trying to help me with something. And I was like, no, I got it. Why? And I had to pause for a moment. And you know what? I said, you know what? I allow myself to receive this help from this person because they were coming from a genuine place. They were just helping me. That's all they were doing. And so this card, this law of creation card, it's just really helping me hone in and understand that, our capacity as beings, right? Emotional, energetic beings with these thoughts in this non-physical existence, right? We do have the capacity to create. However, the desire is just not enough. We have to be about the business of allowing. And a part of that allowing is kind of unlearning that lack of mentality, unlearning, this need to feel like everything is going wrong, that unlearning of thinking everything is going to be a catastrophe, that unlearning of we're not worthy, the unlearning of we are not capable or we are not deserving or it'll never happen to us. I hate when I say we, I really learned to talk from I don't hate it. I'm just saying I need to be more conscious about that. I learned from this card that I have to learn to allow spirit to bring prosperity into my life. Allow spirit to bring, like doing these videos, it's like allowing spirit to be a conduit, allowing myself to be a conduit for the spiritual message and to be all right with that. I desired it, but I wasn't allowing it, but now I am. And how good it feels to be doing this work, right? And so I'm gonna say it's a process. You can't, do everything. You didn't get to where you are in a day. I think you can at any point in time make a 180-degree shift. I do believe that. However, for most of us, it is gradual and it takes time. But family, let me say to you today that use the law of creation deliberately. And that also means consciously. And that means with intention, right? And understand that you can desire things, but you also got to allow it. So I just want to say this. I'm so excited about this card. I'm really excited about having a deeper, more understanding of the law of attraction in terms of understanding this other aspect of it, which is the law of creation, and really being in space of teaching the world to allow. We got to allow. We got to allow if we want to create our own reality. I want you to think about this idea of allowing because you totally deserve it. You are worthy. And it is your birthright, okay? We were made and manifested in the image of the infinite intelligence, and we can use that power every and any day that we want. So let's allow ourselves to use it. Let's allow ourselves to manifest. Let's allow ourselves to receive, because that's what we're here for, right? That's exactly why we came. All right, family. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you received the allowing today. I really do. I really hope you did. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you got a little something out of it, and I look forward to sharing with you more of my thoughts about spirituality. Understand that this ain't meant to be no monologue. I'm not preaching at you, but this is a space for discussion. So please, pretty please, with sugar on top, leave your text or video comments below because I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to subscribe and like this video. I'll see you next time, wishing you nothing but peace, prosperity, and a whole bunch of love. Take care now, beautiful spirits. I love you, and